Hey everyone, Mike B here with a little video talking about some military surplus stuff and doing a little bit of a rant about something that I've noticed recently, in the past, and way in the past, about certain items that I happen to carry. And we'll get into that in a second. First of all, I just wanted to remind you guys that it is Black Friday weekend. Of course, you know, buy, consume, but consume good stuff, which is what I have. So if you haven't signed up for the Surplus Signaler, like the newsletter that I have for Mike's Militaria, I'll put a link to that in the description. You can sign up for that for a pretty big discount. I'll just spoil it. I give those guys 20% off. And on the website, if you're not signed up for it, there's a 15% off coupon. So it behooves you to sign up for the Surplus Signaler to get an even bigger discount on really cool surplus items, such as these popular things. So I've made videos on these before. I absolutely love these things. They're Polish wool / some of them have synthetic fibers in them, but they're basically Polish military surplus wool blankets. So these are used in like barracks and stuff like that. I don't know if they're used in the field, but they're all different patterns, as you can see. I just grabbed a couple from stock right now. You can see the cool patterns on these. They're fantastic. They're warm. They're soft. They're not super heavy for being wool, which is really nice. I've sold a lot of these. I've kept a lot of these. My friends have actually bought a lot of these from me in person. This is one of the few items that I've had that my friends, when I get to the site, they go, "Hey, can you sell me a couple of those? Like, I really want some of these." And I'm like, yeah, sure. So it's pretty surprising. My friends that aren't into surplus necessarily have been buying these. I bought several of these. I throw them in the car. I have a bunch in the house for if we have guests or if it gets cold and, you know, we don't want to turn the heat up and spend thousands of dollars on fuel. They're just really handy and they're really nicely priced. So I get a good deal on them, so therefore I pass it on to you guys. The second thing we're going to talk about is what I'm wearing right now. That's the Swedish M90L uniform. So you can read the description all about them. And what's really funny about this one, this is where I'm going to kind of go on a rant, because I don't understand this. This has happened with other products in the past, but this one's the most kind of egregious offender of this. So I get these batches every now and then. My supplier's almost out of these. There's not that many left. I've been selling them for a few years, and I'm one of the only people in the world who actually carries these. They're fantastic. I love this pattern. It works fantastic. If you haven't seen the camouflage test video from a few years ago, I'll maybe remember to put a link to that in the description. Otherwise, just go to the camouflage test video playlist and you can check it out. I think it was the first or second video that I did on there. But anyway, it's funny because when I have these in stock, people buy them, but they're very slow to move. And then as soon as they sell out, or I'm low on stock, or I'm out of certain sizes, I get dozens of emails a week asking, "Hey, when are you going to get the Swedish M90L back in stock?" And I say, well, sign up for the Surplus Signaler or sign up for the notifications on the listing and you'll know when they're back in stock. And okay, thanks. And so I get all these things, all these emails constantly. When are you going to have Swedish M90 back in stock? When are you going to have Swedish M90 back in stock? So when I get it back in stock, it's like a ghost town. Nobody's there to be found. There's still a couple of them, of course, but like, I don't understand that. Why, you know, because when I sign up for something or I really want something, I'll sign up for the mailing list and I'll be like, as soon as those get back in stock, bam. But it's just weird with the Swedish M90. It's kind of a weird thing because that doesn't happen with most items that I have that people ask for. Like the Polish blankets, when I ran out of those, people asked when I was going to get those back in stock and they've been flying. So I get a lot of those. And it just, with the Swedish M90, it's just kind of a weird anomaly. But anyway, these are on the website right now. I got a bunch of really good sizes back in stock. And yeah, might as well take advantage of the 20% discount by signing up for the Surplus Signal and getting the exclusive code. Or else if you don't want to do that, you can still get 15% off this weekend only. So it's a really good deal on the Swedish M90L uniform. And once I get my supplier bought out of these, they're done. Like, there's no more sources I have for these in the world. So anyway, yeah, if you're one of those people that just kind of was asking about these when they were going to be in stock and they are, and you still haven't gotten them, now would be a good time to get a set or two, because once they're gone, I cannot get any more. Anyway, we'll talk about a few more things. I mean, here's what they look like. They come in the original plastic wrap, which is really cool. They come folded nice like this, like the shirts and then the pants. These pants are awesome. So they've got the ankle reinforcements, which are really tough. And my neighbor bought a pair from me a couple years ago, and they don't even look like they've been used, and they've been washed dozens of times. He wears them all the time. They're really built tough. Fantastic. So speaking of Swedish stuff that I got a few of these. Just wanted to mention these so I can have them on a video because I'll never be able to get these again. These World War II era like thermoses that I have, that I managed to get about a dozen of these. That's all they had in stock. And some of these actually come with an actual cork. This one happens to have a rubber stopper. And these are really cool. So you can see the inside of that. It's actually lined with glass. So the old thermoses that they used to have back in the day, it's a pretty old technology of having a layer of air in between some metal and then glass. These are glass lined, which is really cool, very vintage. Nice little cup right here. You can see the Swedish crowns, possibly, if it focuses and all that stuff. Very cool item, and I've already sold a few of them. There's only a few left. Figured I'd mention those. They'll probably be sold out by the time you're seeing this. But those are also on the site as well at a discount. I kept one for myself because the cup was busted. Oh darn, I had to keep something that's really cool. Anyway, those are up on the site too. And for those of you that didn't know, you would have known if you were signed up for the newsletter, I did get a small batch of East German M56-76 helmets. They're used, but they're still in really good shape. This is just one that I drew at random. So you can see it's got a few scuffs, but it's got a brand new liner. So these are probably refurbished, set in storage. And then when the wall came down, they were just sitting around for 30 years. So I got a few of these on there. Most of them are size 2. I do have one size 3. I don't know if that's sold yet, but once those are gone, this was a one-off batch too. I only got about a dozen of these. So yeah, once these are gone, I don't have a solid source for these anymore. So if you want one of these, they're drying up pretty fast here in the US and getting harder to find. Anyway, that's about all I've got. Just a little update too is I'll be starting to make more content now that things are settling down with the inventory stuff. I got behind from a project I've been working on for the past like 18 months. And now things are getting back to normal, so I'll be making some more content. In fact, I'm about to go make a really cool video that you guys have been kind of requesting, not directly, but I think it's going to be cool. Also on the website, I do have a bunch of one-of-a-kind stuff, so go to there and hit shop now and then go to the one-of-a-kind items page. Those are selling fast too. A lot of really cool things that I found in nooks and crannies in the garage and in my office. I clean my office out, so a lot of this stuff's from my personal collection, and it's really cool. So make sure you check that out. Also discounted with the coupon codes for Black Friday. So just figured I'd give you a little update video and kind of a fun little rant video. I'm not bitching about it. I just find it funny that it's whenever it's not even within a day after I sell out too. People are like, when are you gonna get more of this? When are you gonna get more of this? And then I get more of it and they're nowhere to be found, which is kind of interesting. So anyway, I know I'm talking in circles as I always do, so on this video, keep it nice and short. I'm gonna go make some other cool content that I'll be releasing later this week. Thanks for watching, everybody, and good luck. I hope you get what you want on the one-of-a-kind page before it's all gone. And East German helmets, thermoses, M90, Polish blankets. Have a good one, guys.